In this video, we will talk about the top 10 most expensive things owned by Jeff Bezos. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Jeff Bezos is the wealthiest guy on the planet. Forbes estimates that he has a net worth of $200.3 billion. Bezos is best known as the founder of Amazon, which he founded in garage in Seattle in 1994 and has grown into a global e-commerce powerhouse. Amazon was the first listed on the stock market in 1997, and Bezos became the first person after Bill Gates in 1999 to have a net worth of over $100 billion. Other initiatives undertaken by Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos include the aerospace company Blue Origin, the Washington Post, which he purchased in 2013, and the 10,000-year clock, commonly known as the Long Now. In the summer of 2021, Jeff Bezos, his brother Mark, aviation pioneer Wally Funk, and Dutch student Oliver Daemen accomplished the Blue Origin first successful crewed flight, reaching an altitude of little more than 62 miles before safely landing. Bezos is the owner of many other firms in addition to Amazon. The aerospace business Blue Origin, which he created in 2000, and one of the world's major newspaper, the Washington Post, which he purchased for $2,500 million United States dollars in 2003, are among the most prominent of his investments. Even though Bezos does not possess a fancy car and only has one private plane, it appears that he's more interested in property and structures. He's one of the most significant private landowners in the United States. We look at some of the items that billionaire Jeff Bezos has, from one of the world's fastest private jets to several mansions. Number 10. Gulfstream G650er. Jeff Bezos, the former CEO of Amazon, is the richest man on the planet. As such, he undoubtedly possesses the financial means to own one of the world's most abundant and fastest private planes. As reported by Business Insider, Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos owns a Gulfstream G650er aircraft through his holding firm Poplar Glen. According to the reports, the airplane cost him $65 million. The Gulfstream G650er, powered by two Rolls-Royce BR725 engines, has a top speed of more than 1,110 km per hour and a range of 13,890 km. The G650er, together with the Gulfstream G650, has set more than 110 world speed records and is a technologically advanced aircraft. It is impossible to overstate how luxurious the Gulfstream G650er is to fly in. Interiors with plenty of space and some of the best conveniences, as well as handcrafted chairs that can be converted into comfortable beds. It is possible to design between 3 and 4 living rooms to accommodate 19 passengers. Number 9. Spot Mini. A shot of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos walking with his dog during Amazon Mars conference in Palm Springs, California, United States was shared on social media on March 20, 2018. Isn't there anything strange about this? But it was true. His dog turned out to be a machine, a 4-legged robot known as Spot Mini, now renamed Spot, developed by prominent robotics company Boston Dynamics, owned by the Hyundai Motor Corporation. The yellow-painted robot dog is intended for inspections and data collection purposes only. Boston Dynamics can transport up to 14 kilograms of equipment and avoid obstacles by using a 360-degree vision system that maps the surrounding environment. It can open doors and even get you a drink if you ask for one. The robot dog can be customized to meet specific mission requirements. It is available in 2 models, Spot Explorer and Spot Enterprise. Number 8. The Clock of the Long Now. On February 20, Jeff Bezos sent out a tweet announcing building on the Clock of the Long Now, also known as the Millennium Clock by some. Besides being unusual in scale, the clock is also unique in its operation and purpose. The clock is expected to run for a total of 10,000 years. According to the legend, it will only tick once a year, and the cuckoo will only come out once every millennium. Every day, a new tune will be generated by the chime generator on the device. A computer scientist and entrepreneur, Danny Hillis, developed the notion of a clock in the late 1980s, and it has been in use ever since. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos claims to have been assisting Hillis for the previous half-dozen years. The project, funded by Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, is built within the Sierra Diablo mountain range in Texas, United States. Number 7. A house in Beverly Hills, California. In February 2000, 2020, the Wall Street Journal reported that Jeff Bezos had purchased the Jack Warner estate from David Geffen for a total of $165 million. The transaction set a new record for the county of Los Angeles. Initially constructed in 1930s by Jack Warner, a co-founder and former president of Warner Brothers Pictures, the Spanish-style estate is now a museum. The estate has a total of 3.6 hectares, which is 11 acres. Warner used to host elaborate parties in this location, attended by celebrities and other members of the Hollywood elite. After Warner died in 1978, his inheritance was passed to his wife Anne, still alive today. Following her death in 1990s, Geffen purchased the estate and following year for a then record sum of $47.5 million, setting a new record at the time. In addition to the 2 guest houses on the site, Business Insider reports a 13,600 square foot mansion with 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and a large swimming pool. Number 6. Lake House on the outskirts of Medina, Washington. Medina is a small, tranquil village located on a peninsula of Lake Washington, close to the Seattle metropolitan area. On the Evergreen Point Road, there are mansions of some of the world's wealthiest people, including Bill Gates. He owns several properties in the area. Jeff Bezos has a property in Medina that encompasses more than 2 hectares of land. It consists of 2 residences that together measure around 29,000 square feet. The property has a boathouse and a 200-yard stretch of shoreline. The Amazon founder purchased the mansion in 1998, a year after his business went public with its initial public offering. Approximately $10 million was spent by Bezos at the time. A $28 million renovation was carried out on the building in 2010. Number 5. Multiple apartments in New York City. Jeff Bezos owns several properties in New York City, including several luxurious apartments. Bezos had purchased 3 condominiums, one of which was a penthouse. The penthouse, which spans 3 levels of the 1912 neo-Gothic structure at 212 Fifth Avenue near Madison Square Park in New York City, is equipped with a private elevator and 2 spacious terraces. Jeff Bezos spent $80 million on the purchase of this property. The 3 condominiums offer a total of 12 bedrooms and more than 17,000 square feet of living space. On the market for $16 million in 2020, he purchased a second flat adjustment to the condos. This apartment has 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms and is around 3,000 square feet in size. In 2021, the New York Post claimed that he had purchased another unit in the building for $23 million. According to the newspaper's sources. Number 4. A stately mansion that once was a textile museum. Previously known as the Textile Museum, Jeff Bezos has a residence in the Colorado neighborhood of Washington, D.C. The home was purchased by the world's richest man in 2016 for $23 million, after which he invested $12 million in its makeover. The home has a total floor area of 27,000 square feet. It is said by the Washingtonian that the property contains 11 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms, and 5 living rooms. There is also a ballroom with a floor area of 1,500 square feet. In January 2020, the proprietor of the Washington Post purchased a 4-bedroom building across the street for $5 million to provide more privacy for the textile museum turned house he built. Number 3. Ranch in the state of Texas. The Corn Ranch is the most significant piece of real estate owned by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. In terms of land size, the property located near Van Horn, Texas, was purchased by the millionaire in 2004. It is at the center of Bezos' grandiose space flight efforts carried out by his aerospace corporation Blue Origin. The vast tract of land has a total area of 66,773 hectares. It is almost in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by salt lake beds, desert, the flat terrain for miles and miles and miles. The Guadalupe Mountains National Park, with its world-famous climbing hotspot, the 2,464-meter-tall El Capitan, can be seen from Bezos Ranch, as can the Sierra Nevada foothills in the distance. The New Shepard rocket of Blue Origin successfully completed its inaugural flight in 2015, paving the way for future space travel from this location. On July 20, 2021, the world's richest man made history when he and his brother Mark, an 82-year-old aviator Wally Funk, and 18-year-old Dutch youngster Oliver Daemen soared into space aboard a New Shepard rocket launched from the Corn Ranch in rural California. Number 2. Expansive yachts. Yachting is a passion for Fox Broadcasting Company owner Barry Diller and Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. Bezos is acquiring a 417-foot-long super yacht by Oceano, which is comparable to one owned by Diller. The yacht would be among the billionaire's most valued belongings. The cost is projected to be $500 million, give or take a few $1,000,000. Bloomberg claimed that the finished Y721 product with its 3 massive masts would be one of the largest sailing yachts ever built in the Netherlands, the unofficial capital of boat building for the extremely wealthy. The Y721 is expected to be completed by 2021. As a result, it appears that Bezos chose the best manufacturer for this seaworthy vessel, which Bloomberg describes as a pet project that includes floating helipads on a support boat via MSN. However, MSN reported that when the COVID-19 virus spread over the world, the sale of such lavish yachts was, shall we say, buoyed. Number 1. Blue Origin. While investing in the Washington Post company was both exciting and wise, Bezos' Blue Origin initiative is a passion project for the billionaire. Bezos decided to invest $1 billion in this space project in 2017, and he has been successful in doing so. Because Amazon is his most profitable business, most of the cash was raised through the sale of Amazon stock on the open market. Every time you buy shoes, you're contributing to the funding of Blue Origin, so thank you, Bezos stated at an event in February 2019 while appealing to Amazon customers. Thank you so much for your help. What do you think of this video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.